Open it up, and I'm gonna dump it right in the middle of my sterile field, okay? The inside of this is also sterile, so I can use this, open up my sodium chloride and pour it in there for a sterile field to use my water in there, okay? Q-tips, inside of them are sterile, right? So the inside of the packaging is sterile. These are so much not fun to try to get out. So trick, pull open your top like this. So the inside of your packaging is still sterile, right? So grab it, pull that off, drop it down, okay? Magic trick. See how much fun it is? All right, so if I already know what dressings I'm gonna use, I'm gonna open them, I'm gonna dump them as much as I can, whatever I need on here. So we were gonna pack. So before I get sterile too, I'm gonna open my packing. Everything in the inside of this is sterile, okay? So I'm not gonna take my top and put it down because that's on an unsterile surface. But if I leave it like that, it's still sterile. It doesn't have to be sitting in here. Everything in here is sterile. I'm not gonna take this and set it on my sterile field. Why? It's not sterile. That's not sterile. So don't be putting stuff in the middle of the sterile field if it's not sterile. So I'm gonna put that to the side. All right, what else are we gonna use? All right, we're good. So we're gonna pretend we're packing some. Gloves. I can tell y'all how to do this. When I go to do it, I'm gonna do it fast though because I can't do it slow. So what you're gonna do, and there's another set here, if y'all want to practice with it, you're gonna take one. The inside of your glove is touching you, okay? So it doesn't have to be sterile, right? So here, I'm gonna use this and I'm gonna put my hand through it and I'm gonna flip it over. Now this hand is gonna be sterile. So I'm not gonna touch the inside of the glove because that's where my hands are going. I'm gonna go to the outside of the glove, which technically since it's flipped is the inside part. I'm gonna hold it there and then I'm gonna slide my hand in it and flip it over if I have watches on or whatever. Make sense? Yeah, I can't do it slow, so y'all need me to tell you again before I do it?
Nope.
Yeah, they've done it before, so that's
Plus,
great.
the other thing is I'm left-handed, so everything I'm gonna be doing is gonna be completely backwards. I'm sorry.
We want to watch how fast you do it.
I don't do it super fast, but I can't tell you what I'm doing while I'm doing it. So there. All this is sterile, right? So I can move it out of my way now. I can just scooch it over. I'm gonna scoot underneath here with 2 fingers, slide my hand in here, flip it around here. This is sterile now, so I can scoop under here and flip over. And now I'm sterile.
That was impressive.
That was a lot better than what we did.
I've done it
They're
for
filming,
16
we'll
years
use that.
though, so I promise. I've done very well. So remember, everything in here now is sterile. The outside is not sterile. So if I'm going to pack something, I'm going to guesstimate how much packing I need. So I'm going to take this and my scissors, and I'm going to grab here, and I'm going to pull out. This is not expensive stuff, so better to pull out more than less. Cut it, and it's in my sterile field. Now, what if that happens?
You have to take,
Not sterile. So we're gonna
pull
take
it out
that,
and cut it.
cut that, and chunk it. Okay? So, easy trick. Make sure that you take your cap off before you get sterile. Take out what you need, and then put it in your sterile field. So,
Do we want that little model so that you can
I don't
treat?
know if it's not deep enough to like show, but I can show if I can just get somebody's hand.
There you go. Somebody can be.
There's our wound bed. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is all this is sterile. I haven't touched anything. I'm gonna take whatever my packing is and I'm gonna put it in my hand. Okay. Because my hand is sterile, right? And then I'm gonna use the end of my Q-tip if it's too small. If I can use this part, I will, but I will tell you, if you use this part, you can catch this better, okay? You can catch it and control it. This is gonna slide a little bit. You're gonna take here and come through. It's just gonna be a little wet, okay? And you're gonna pack. You want to keep this from falling all over the place because now it's not sterile, right? So here. It's not like the best thing yet. So you're gonna pack to where it's filling space. There. And clip and cut. make sure you have a tail left over so that somebody can pull it out. Now, does that feel like that's a whole lot in there?
No.
But is it covering the full surface area in your hand? Good. So, that's that. Yep, you're good. Questions about that? Good. Now I'm finished with everything, right? So, this is one thing I will tell you. So, I keep my gloves on to throw stuff away. So, I'm going to take these things and I'm going to put them where?
Sharps.
Okay. What about the Q-tips?
Sharps.
I put them in the sharps. Some people do not. But our ladies that take our garbage out and things like that, and this happens in the garbage bags, I wouldn't want to get stuck by that, right? So I put all that in the sharps, all that in the sharps. Then I take, we're going to pretend that's in the sharps. Then I take all this